자, 여러분 안녕하세요. 엄군입니다. MLB 더쇼 20 로드 투 더쇼 최동원 키우기 방송 시작하도록 하겠습니다. 마지막 시간에 이제 1년차, 그러니까 마이너리그 포함해서 2년차죠. 예. 메이저리그 데뷔 첫 시즌은 끝났고요. 야, 신시내티 레즈가 우승했네요. 체이스 앤더슨이 기량세태로 은퇴라. 쭉 봐볼까요? MLB 에이스? 그래, 뭐 에이스로 봐준다는데 계약은 해야죠. 일단 계약을 안 하잖아요. 그러면 최저 연봉으로 하게 돼요.
An early winter check-in. This representative wants his client well informed on important matters. New to the majors, this player is offered schooling on the structure of his contract. The agent
일단
moves on from that topic. An unresolved player concern is revisited.
일단 나가고 싶다는 의사는 표현합시다. 토론토는 사실 가능성이 없기 때문에 레귤러 시즌으로 바로 가자. 양키스와의 경기 선발전. 야, 그래도 3년 차에 그 개막전 선발로 등판을 하네요. 20년에 마이너, 21년에 메이저리그 콜업, 2선발이었다. 이번에 이제 1선발로 올라갔네요.
Here's the second baseman DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
일단 양키스 같은 데로 트레이드했으면 좋겠는데.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Nobody here, nobody. Fouled away. Now the 2-1
몸쪽으로만.
is taken ball 3.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, here we go.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better
첫
be ready to
시즌에
strike
그래도
particularly
메이저리그
at that
10승,
low pitch.
아
Freddie
15승인가요?
Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it
올렸기
makes it
때문에
tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that
에이스라고 볼
usually
수
means
있죠.
those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Fouled off. And it's fouled away.
이렇게
LeMahieu
커트를 잘하냐.
aboard here at first with nobody out. Just
아.
hung in there on that one.
몇 개째야?
And he can only battle for
그렇지.
so long as he's finally
걸쳤죠,
set
완전.
down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on
양키스로
strikes,
트레이드
but he
했으면
really
좋겠는데.
made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
The 1-1 home.
나이스.
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
That's fine, that's fine, that's fine.
Under
I
this
got
one
it.
is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 balls and no strikes to count to Stanton.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Well behind that
좋고요.
fastball. It's a
두 개까지.
swinging strike.
투 스트라이크.
If the offense didn't already know,
그렇지.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. We played an inning. Now batting, Jesse Winker.
Leading off.
First
for the
pitch
Yankees,
on its way.
The designated hitter, Jesse Winker.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe
먹혔죠?
one misses over the heart of the plate.
Almora's got it, and there is 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar.
Oh.
Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
왜 앞으로 날 줄
Left his
알았는데.
bat. I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with
강타자 나갔네요.
relative ease.
And that misses for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Skied into
Nice.
straightaway right. Grichuk is there, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw
그렇지.
to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit,
류현진
no
궁금한
errors, and
류현진
1
어떻게
man left
됐을지.
aboard.
작년에 트리플 A 있었는데
So striding in, Luke Voigt as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
아하.
Base hit into right center.
시프트 걸었었나?
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. On the
오,
warning
다행이다.
track, he makes the catch. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres from the stretch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right
이런
side.
행운한테 안
In
좋은데.
there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as
양키스
there
역시
are
쉽지
2
않네.
aboard now. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle
잡아라.
up into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand
그렇지.
And he
오.
will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
그렇지.
Reined in. And that's the first out. Settling in now, Miguel Andujar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
And he falls behind 0-2. Judge is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
The 1-2.
와, 안 나오네. 엉망이.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit high and
Wow.
deep to left field. Left fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and they take the lead. It's gone.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball
결국
past this
맞네.
guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Swung on and chopped up the middle on to first, and there were 2 down. Ready for another chance? Luke Voigt. He reached on a single in his first try. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
This is on the ground over to first.
아.
Fielded cleanly.
이건 내 잘못이
So
아니잖아.
now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. And the
수비
first pitch
시프트 왜?
misses to him. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Fouled away. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it.
오, 3런.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out
나이스 먹혔죠?
beautifully.
Lifted the other way to left center. Gurriel is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number one. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
We got one out here.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
그렇지.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
In there, 1-2 now. This is hit high in the air
다행이다.
out toward left center. Waiting on it is Almora. And the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Jesse Winker. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Pulled toward right center
제발.
field. Giving chase is Almora. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He scored after
과연
reaching on a
개막전
single in his
선발승은 어떻게
last time
될지.
up. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
Hey, we got one here.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Gurriel is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2.
잡았죠?
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Fouled off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they
진짜 안
draw even
나오네.
at 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit,
다행이다.
he would have picked up that back.
승산 하나 넘었네.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Yanks go 1-2.
아, 보비쉣. 오, 다행이다. 오, 선발승 성공. 아, 개막전 선발승은
That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Toronto used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
양키스를
Troy gets the
상대로.
win on the mound, his first of the year. Luis Severino is tagged with the loss despite giving.
일단 류현진 어디 있는지 한번 봐봅시다. 최동원, 피어슨. 얘는 누구야? 보루키. 야, 얘가 올라왔어? 오, 류현진 그래도 불펜으로 올라왔네.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League
오,
Baseball.
그래도 토론토
On
4승
the
1패로 좋아요.
Trevor Richards, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
오, 뷰셔트.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Martinez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter.
Here's the pitch.
Jose Martinez.
Guys, as
이번에
the
좀
Jays
토론토
take the
가을
field
야구
here
가나?
tonight, tough to complain about the start they're off to.
이정우는
4
지금
wins in
한
their first 5 games.
메이저 3시즌 만에 팀이 가을 야구 갈 분위기인데.
He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
And this is taken in for out number 1. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Yandy Diaz. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
A high fastball is in there. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
저걸 안 잡아줘?
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And a half-hearted swing
좋아요.
there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is Rays go in order.
2승 가야죠. 오, 홈런은 하나씩 쳐주네.
Standing in, Hunter Renfroe. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
No strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And it's fouled away. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right.
아, 이거는 진짜 수비 시프트 때문에 망할.
But the throw is offline and he's in there with 2 bases.
Wow, he must be living right because
아,
he
수비
gets
시프트를
absolutely
저렇게 해.
jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
The 0-1 pitch. Renfroe stands at second with no outs. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
잘 가라, 쓰쓰고.
Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
0-1 count and the pitch. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 1-2.
No, inside.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And a full count
full
for
count,
Canada
yeah.
now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Willie Adames is on deck. And solid contact
와,
there as this
위험했다.
ball is belted high in the air out to left. McKinney is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up next will be Willie Adames. Out in front of it, strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
He went with the off-speed.
그렇지.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side. And
무실점으로.
that will do it.
나이스.
So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left.
아, 저기서 점수를 먹네.
Bottom of the third now, and set to go is the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Skied into straightaway right. Grichuk is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the catcher Mike Zunino. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's
안
ball
들었나?
one.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
1-2.
One out, nobody on. Oh, this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out
이제
number 2.
4개째.
Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone
나이스.
to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to
이외에도
go after a pitch that
깔끔하게
can't be-
Well, the first
했습니다.
baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. In order go the Rays.
오, 야, 5대0? 토론토
Ready to
아직
go
뭐
in the bottom of the
초반이는데
fourth.
가을 야구
And
냄새
that'll
좀
give way
나나요?
to the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Lots of baseball left in this one.
최동원도
It's still early on,
이승
but you don't
가나요?
want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Austin Meadows. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
0-1, no strikes.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he takes a called strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Hard hit to first.
나이스.
Scooped up. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch is popped up. Smith moving to his left. And the inning is over. Go in order. 1, 2.
오, 야, 7대0?
So digging in now, number 25. They'll start things out here in the home fifth. And it's been
무난하게
tough sledding for this
이승을
lineup through the first
확보하겠는데?
half of the game.
토론토가 왜
Yeah,
이러죠?
they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Bichette gathers it in.
아.
And they won't have a play as he reaches it first. Let's see how this is scored. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Mark Canha.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base.
Nope,
Got to
that's
be
the ball.
frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roll, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
And another foul ball. High in the
그렇지.
air out to center field. Almora's got it, and there is one away. At the plate, Willie Adames. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and one strike. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Got
그렇지.
him on the good slider there. Swung on and
최동원
missed as
좋아요.
he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss
진짜
for strike one.
이번부터는
No runs,
이번
two
시즌
hits,
메이저리그
one error in the
에이스
ballgame for Tampa
기대
Bay.
되겠는데?
1-2 now.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this
15승
situation.
찍었었으니까.
Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Fouled away. Back up the middle.
그렇지.
Bichette's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
완봉승 한번 가나? 괜찮아. 타선 못해도 돼.
So
7대0
here's Mike
충분하죠.
Zunino. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Up around the letters with that one for ball two. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
And a
그렇지.
good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Swing and a
아,
liner.
저런
And
식으로
that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
아하.
Base hit into right center. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the right fielder. See you later. Over the
말로
wall,
없는
home
아
run.
3런 아이고
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past
엄청
this guy.
높은 공이
Power
또
hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else.
37점까지야
He
뭐
did
그래도
just that.
아직 4점 차.
Hey.
3 runs already home here. And he got
그렇지.
him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
0-1, here's the pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
That gets down, and the inning
불안하다.
continues.
왠지 엄청
Yeah,
앞서고
I
있긴
think he might
한데
have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
A runner on first with 2 away. Slapped hard
Oh.
the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders.
아,
Nice
큰일이네.
job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the
슬라이더를
adjustment, stays a
애들이
little
완전히
shorter,
간파한 것
and
같아.
drives the next pitch for a base hit.
0 for 2 for him to this point. This is in the
오,
air out to
다행이다.
right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning.
좋아. 점수 더 내나? 오, 고맙다 얘들아. 야, 토론토한테 가을 야구 냄새가 나기 시작합니다. 캬. 야, 최동원
Just an excellent job right here, closing
2승
this one out.
성공합니다.
He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
9 to 3, the final tally here in this one. Toronto get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Choi takes the win on the mound, his second of the year.
올해
Trevor
좀
Richards
다른가?
couldn't escape the
애들이?
4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Anthony Kay takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just
자, 최동원 이제 메이저리그 2년 차고요. 마이너리그 포함 3년 차죠. 2022 시즌인데 블루제이스, 야, 레드삭스는 한 게임도 안 졌어. 그래도 일단 치고 나가는 속도가 좋습니다. 아직까지는. 양키스 2승 4패, 오리올스는 뭐 템파베이도 일단 느낌이 좋고요. 시작하자마자 최동원 개막전 에이스 1선발로 선발돼서 1승에 또 경기에서 2승까지 거뒀습니다. 자, MLB 더쇼 20 로드 투 더쇼 최동원 키우기, 오늘 방송 여기까지 하도록 하겠습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.